Hello there, my name's Katrina Young from Katrina Young Consulting and Aggregator Digital. So in this training, I want to talk to you a little bit more about overcoming your fears and having the courage to promote yourself online. When I first started out in the online space, it was a minefield to me. And I think it was really important. I wish I got a mentor earlier that encouraged me and taught me really the importance of the words copywriting. So learning how to communicate online, your language is so important. It becomes a little bit like an echo chamber, and an echo chamber is essentially when there's just lots of notifications, lots of noise, and it seems like those who shout loudest win. So when you're starting out, it can feel incredibly daunting when your family relies on it, when your children rely on it. And I can honestly say, when I actually replaced my income from corporate um, through promoting my services and my management consulting, I realized the power in really communication and promoting yourself online. So, some tips. What did I do? I understood the power of copywriting. And so, visual communication and verbal written content needed to be so much more different. And particularly if you're coming from the corporate space, is that your content has to be captivating. And it took me some time to craft my framework. So, your framework meaning how do you communicate the transformation that you give to clients? And again, that at the beginning just felt so difficult. So, ultimately, the transformation is what results do you get for your clients? Why are you who you say you are? And what are you saying about what you can help your client with? Why you? Amongst all the other people online, it's become a very crowded space because, of course, everyone's moved online and they're digital. So it's very important that you master the art of communication and being persuasive because everyone's busy, and you want to ensure that during those times that you actually have their attention, that you are providing them with important information. So I've got you here if you're watching this video. You will have to overcome your fears. And in saying that, for me, it was pertinent that I got public speaking because I was such an introvert. Everyone has a story, right? My story was moving away from people and situations that I used to know, um, which didn't support where I wanted to go and who I wanted to be. And so we all have a story, and sometimes that stops us from promoting. We have fears of putting ourselves out there. And I want you to show up like your future depends on it because it does, totally does. So it's really important to understand and master storytelling, presentation, having calmness in knowing that it doesn't matter if you are judged, but the point being that you are helping someone. And most importantly, you're helping yourself. And once you do that, just like everything else in life, it's a skill. With repetition, you start showing up and eventually you start to build your audience. So I went from having an audience of zero to having some of my socials receiving up to 100K interactions and engagements and likes. And that was just me. And so I want you to understand that it doesn't matter if you feel like no one's engaging with your content or no one's responding. It really does take some time, and that's repetition. So whether people have to see you 9 times, 7 times, um, the fact that consistency and persistence and perseverance always reaps rewards. And I've definitely had experience in that. So courage is important. Building a framework or a system, because once you've done that, it just feels a little bit easier for you to um, go out there. You feel a little bit more secure because the fear comes from not knowing what's next. And you know what's next because you've built a process. So focus on your process. What is your success plan? And know that the fact that things are not going to go right, you're going to get trolled. You're going to get times when it feels like you just want to give up. But for myself, that's the reason why it's so rewarding, because I remember the times when I wanted to give up, when I had no interactions, where people had sold me this dream that I would make sales, and I was at points making not even one sale a month, um, compared to replacing my income. And that's why I always honor and I'm so grateful to any of my clients and my audience. And so focus a little bit more on the outcome that you want to achieve and not where you are now. So, if you want to hear more, please make sure you subscribe, do like and share for anyone that this may be helpful for. And do drop me a comment if you want me to cover any trainings that will be helpful for you. See you on the other side.